Which leads me to another thing. Now, listen, he has to put up with me getting stressed and grumpy. Sure, I'll attest to that. But let's go to another thing that happened right before. So,
oh no, I think I know this is going.
I want to point. This is important for people to understand too. AJ is deaf. Okay, AJ is a deaf person. Now, that's fine. If you're honestly, it's worse because a deaf people, those with the true, disability, are born with being deaf. Okay, the challenge of being deaf. They have learned how to function, right? Because they've fully committed to possibly reading lips, knowing sign language. Okay, AJ lives in some sort of in-between world where he hears sound, but not actual words, and instead creates meaning and creates things in his own head. If you only knew how many times a day, he doesn't say, well, actually he does sometimes, this isn't true, and you tell me if I'm wrong. Why am I bringing this up? Because it happened again right before the So this guy, I think a few weeks ago I told the story about the au jus sauce. Right?
Yeah.
We went out to eat, and how you thought it said Raisin Razul. Makes no sense.
Yep. So
I don't know how to handle it because when people talk to you, and again, Fun Turn can attest, this is not just Todd. I'm sure your girlfriend, if she's watching, can attest to this. Yeah. And what's so ironic, am I allowed to talk about?
Absolutely.
Your girlfriend has a hearing aid because she legitimately does, right?
Yeah, she has hearing loss, yeah.
And she still does not mishear people or say crazy things that way that you do. And then one time when I was talking to her, you were there, we were all kind of having a discussion, and I said something, and you said something crazy. And she, in her loving, kind way that she does, said the real thing to you, what I said. And then you were kind of explaining why you heard it, and she goes, well, I had a trouble hearing it too, but I understood that made no sense. So she did it. So it's like context for you. I can't even think of. So like maybe we're talking to a woman.
Okay.
And I say, hello, have you met her? Mm-hmm. And you're there with me and you go, what about fur? Right? That's something you would say, which in the context makes no sense. Yeah. So, it's an adventure to us all being together.
Oh, yeah.
So we're definitely a TV show because you put me together who is in a positive way passionate, in a negative way high-strung. Who knows? Whatever you want to call it. And you're paired with a guy that's pretty chill and laid back outwardly. You.
Yeah. Outwardly?
Well, that's the thing, right? I mean, you're racked with with not being chill inside. You're just way better at hiding.
Anxious, yeah.
You always come across as like just so cool.
Everything's fine.
Cool
man.
as the other side of the pillow. Yeah. People don't know that. Whereas I am everything's outward, which is, and you're honestly, it's probably better that you're your way. But I just took 10 minutes to explain that because it's another adventure that we just live every week, every single week, every moment. And we got to put up again with me coming in for no reason, like I stubbed my toe and I'm, seemed like the world's fallen for a while. Like we all have our things.
Yeah.
Fun Turn breaks everything he touches. So every single person.
We have our little quirks, man.
Yeah. Production guy constantly tries to schmooze everyone, and constantly acts like we are literally idiots. Like we see something and he explains simple things to us, like bread. This is how you use bread. We're like, we know, man. We just want to know where the bread was. And then Cowboy Kenny literally acts like he is too cool for the entire world all the time, when he's not. We love him. So we're a cast of characters around here.
We really are, man.
We lost.